podcast. Today's topic is TBC. Let's get started about our topic. Stay tuned and keep watching here. I will share the information about the TBC, and it's very interesting for them. So stay there and keep watching. Welcome to all of you here. So now you have to see the first of all we have on the TBC. It's Candy Airdrop, Candy Drop. Hi, Mr. Tiemann. Thank you for joining here and dropping the message. I'm fine, and how about you? And what's the nothing special? I'm doing this stream here, that very well. You have to see that. First of all, tell me if you are listening to me. My voice is clear now. Uh, Drop in the comment section. Yes, okay. Welcome the UK trader. Hi, Gate user. Hi, and how, Mr. Gate user. Thank you for joining here. And how about you? Okay. So now we are going to discuss about the TBC new candy drop. Let's see what's the information we are getting from this project. Okay. So the TBC is the pioneer of the Bitcoin virtual machine BVM and has implemented the scalable BTC smart contract layer solution based on the BVM. Okay, that's great. You are great user. I am fine. Mr. Steven. Where are you from? My voice is clear. Or if you listen there, tell me in the comment section that it's clear. I already have some problem with the I just will not listen clear because of my ear. Okay, so you have to see we're going to explore this project by the website. So first of all, let's see where here's the TBC smart contract layer of the Bitcoin. So TBC is the pioneer of the Bitcoin virtual machine (BVM) and has implemented scalable BTC smart contract layer solution based on the BVM and the major protocol upgrade for the turning bit chain. Originally scheduled for the mid-March 2025, the TBC node and is officially set to launch on March 20. What's new at the TBC? So here's we are going to explore what's new on the TBC. So now we have to see the advantages of the UGX model. Yeah. Okay, the sharing of the Bitcoin, TBC technical principle and why choose the TBC. Let's learn about that. And here is a new era of control introducing the TBC turning wallet, the future of the digital asset management. And here it's here with the TBC turning the wallets, bringing together the powerful features users the first to sign. I'm new. I'm from Bangladesh. Can I know where I'm from? Okay. So welcome here, Mr. from Bangladesh here to joining the Gate. Gate IO. Thank you for joining. And Ma, I'm from your brother country. Can you guess it? I am from. I will tell you about it. And good morning, Mr. Hamish. Thank you for joining here. And now you have to see the why the two TBC. So let's see. First of all, why choose the TBC? So now you can see here the background of the TBC. But is since the release of Ethereum and the cloud-based smart contract platforms have become mainstream in the blockchain industry, and however the drawbacks of the account model and have gradually become the parent as the cornerstones, the difficulty in the debugging and have gradually becoming the parent, apparent, and as the cornerstone of the Bitcoin secures operations for over a decade, and the U2XO, UTXO, the model has garnered increasing the intentions for its robust and currency and the stability. There has a long been misconception in the industry that blockchain based on the UTXO, the model cannot implement the smart contracts due to its inability to maintain the global state or facilitate the recursive the calls. And this view now appears one-sided and the outdated the blockchain platforms and using the UTXO, the model can indeed implement. The surge in the engraving has caused the congestion on the Bitcoin's main network and necessitating a solution to completely resolve this issue after experiencing forks like the BCH and BSV. The root of the main chain expansions was the declares close, the remaining variable. The expansion route is to the reference declare the close, and the remaining variable, the expansion route is to reference TBC emerged is secure the zero confirmation and the small daily transactions achieve the sufficient the security through the zero confirmation and welcome the 2020 sunshine and the Mehdi Hassan Rafi. Thank you. Thank you for joining here, everyone. So now you have to deal such a high performance from the foundations for the TBC to become a blockchain infrastructure benefiting the all humanity. So low fees due to its ability to accommodate a large number of the transactions per block. So TBC can provide the lower fees while ensuring the network security and the miner revenue. The current minimum network-wide packing and fee has the drops to the as low the as to 2.25 cent byte and translating to just 0.002 USD for a P2PKS to transfer transactions less than the 1 cent. And the security, traceability, and the pure functional programming and the stateless also. You have to see the four tokens and the other smart contracts requiring the traceability. Welcome the gate users, Manurai and Angel. Thank you for joining here. And how are you, dear Manorani? And good morning also. Thank you for joining here. And next is the join the TBC ecosystems. Get started in the three step to dive into the world of the BTC. TBC. The download a wallet first, and a wallet helps you to connect to the TBC and manage your funds also. Nice one. Thank you, Miss Manorani. Thank you so much for you joining in and also appreciate me. What's your stream time, Manorani? I will join your stream definitely. And thank you for joining here also. So now you have to see that download a wallet first and then get the TBC. The TBC is the currency of the turning bit chain and use it in tabs. So first of all, you have to download your wallet and then get the TBC here. And now here is the TBC Greenfield. The TBC is the layer 2 of the Bitcoin and also is the creator of the Bitcoin virtual machine BVM and has implemented a more scalable BTC layer 2. The solution is based on BVM IT. It's creatively the developing the turning TXID and the turning contract EDC and the TBC has the advantages of the is uh, SH256 and the POW and plus the UTXO model and also has better scaling the capabilities, data cutting and the capabilities also. Next, you have to see this developer program. So now here is the developer programs is the builder grant and the gas grant. So first is the builder grant. So now you have to see the warning grants to the innovative the projects building the open source infrastructures and the developers tooling. And next the gas grants to get up to 15K dollars and monthly rewards to the accelerate your tax growth. And next here is the business partnering, the trading EQ and Nabox and the task one, Dmail and by Helix and the Mint layer and the Apro, Tintin and Light Cycle, Polyfollow, Flow and the One Key, Infinity AI and the Hyperpay network, Bull network and the it's a star. What star is in the Zola volcano and volcano X onion swap, the shell swaps and the basin swap, the Narvi. And these are the partners of this TBC. They get involved, be part of the community. TBC is a global decentralized network with the developers and validators, users, holders, and then persistence. Okay. Uh, okay. We are going back to this. Okay. I will find out more information about the TBC. Stay tuned and keep watching here. Also TBC. Welcome to Walk and See the Dead, the Scalpel, and the Gate users. Thank you for joining here, everyone. So first of all, you have to see the gate will launch the turning back, turning bit chain TBC, the spot trading and initiate candy drops at TBC, and the trade to share the 20,618 TBC. The gate will launch the turning bit chain spot trading on July 15, 2025 at 9:58 UTC, and will start the Candy Drop airdrop events. Candy Drop is the Candy airdrop platform launched by the Gate, and where users can win the candy by completing. Welcome the crypto and now you have to see where you can win candy by the completing task and the participating in the distribution of the token airdrops. This round will be distributed at a total of the 20,618 BTC. Sorry, TBC. Welcome the crypto and get the data. And thank you for the one. And now here is the turning bit chain TBC spot trading. It is start time July 15 to 22. It's time. And now here you can see here the TBC deposit address is here, and also the TBC trade address and the token ID also here. So the candy drop event time July 15 to July 22, and total price pool is 20,618 TBC. Welcome the gate user and the total price pool is 20,618 TBC. The individual sharing limit is 100 TBC. And the participation method is click the join button on the event interface. So picture not here and I did a hashtag is current. Now 2 days convert करते ला दूँ बस. Now 2 day के मुताबिक बढ़ा दिला दूँ. 3 दिन. Click the join button on the event interface, and after successfully joining the proceed with the cross spending task, and candy drops will start the counting your valid activity data. Click the join button on the event interface, and after successfully joining, the proceed with the cross-pending task in the CandyDrop will start the counting your valid activity data. And second is to receive the cross-pending candy based on the task completion and share the airdrop proportionally. And number third is the candies will be distributed 1 to 3 hours after the user completes the task, and please log in to check the candies obtained from the candy drop 3 hours after completing the task. And next you have to see the spot trading price for roles. If you wanted to join this interesting topic, so you have to click on this a button, and then you have to join also. Okay. Next is the spot trading price pool rules. The first rule is that during the event, users with the common spot trading volume $5,000 TBC can receive the candy with different candy rewards unlocked based on the threshold reach up to a maximum of 9, sharing a prize pool of 20,618 TBC, and the spot trading volume is equal to the buy volume plus the sell volume. It's actually the sum of the spot trading volume is the sum of the buy sell volume, and the user airdrop is equal to the number of the candies obtained by the users is divided by the total number of the candies obtained by all users is multiplied 20,680. This is the number four, the participant in TBC, spot trading activities can earn you the following number of the candies. And next is the event details. First, if you have to receive the one candy, then it's event details. You have to receive the $5,000, and TBC spot trading volume is $7,000. And if you have to receive the three candies, then it's your reward is $7,000. The TBC spot trading volume is 10,000. And if you have received the five candies, then TBC spot trading volume is $10,000. Okay. The project introduction. So let's get started. The introduction about the TBC. So you can see here, the TBC is the pioneer of the Bitcoin virtual machine and has implemented a scalable BTC, the smart contract layer solution based on the BVM. TBC will have the unleash the full potential of the Bitcoin and to solve its congestion problem in the future BTC. That will no longer be just the digital gold, not just a tool for the storing value, but more likely to be the used for the daily transactions and to have a native smart contract layer like the ETH BTC will be to help the BTC and to create a prosperous BVM ecosystems like the EVM and the whereas after the BTC completes a specific VIP proposal upgrade, as the relationships between the BTC and the TBC will be like the between the ETH and ERB. So token symbol is TBC, and here is the official website. And here's the important points I'm going to share with you. So listen to be carefully. Welcome to Satoshi Nakamoto and that person. Thank you for joining here, everyone. So now you have to see the BDC, sorry, TBC. I'm going to share some important points. So let's see. Stay tuned. Keep watching here. So now first rule is the participant must click the join now button on the CandyDrop's event page to jump to the turning bit chain TBC event and complete the event task and identity verification to receive the rewards, and rewards will be distributed to the user's account within the 14 business days after the event and okay. And the total reward price pool is 20,618 TBC, and wait, users account within the 14 business. Oh, sorry, it's the total rewards pool is 20,618 TBC. User airdrop reward is equal to the number of the candies obtained by the users divided by the total number of the candies obtained by the users and multiply 20,618 TBC. Other fraudulent the activities are strictly prohibited. The multiple accounts under the same verified user will be considered as the one account, and the sub accounts are not allowed to participate. So the market makers and the entities, institutions, and the affiliate accounts and cannot participate in this event. And next, in case of any discrepancies between the translated variant and the English variant, and the English variant shall prevail. So the Gate IO reserves the final interpretations rights for this event. And users in the UK and the other restricted regions may not have the access to the some or all services, including the participating in this event, game, or competitions. Full details for details on restricted regions, please read the user agreement. And risk warning is the cryptocurrency trading in the affected by the various factors, including the market conditions and policies. The market is highly volatile and the price fluctuations are unpredictable. So please be aware of the market risk and the trade cautiously. Refer to the rules feature operation guide. Welcome the dead Ella Shiley. No time and walk and see visitors. Thank you for joining in, everyone. So let's get explore about the white paper of TBC. I'm going to find out Nan's words. Thank you for joining here. Welcome the host and page users. The dead but thank you for joining here, everyone. So let's see about the TBC. And now I'm going to this information. So now you have to see the white paper is here. So okay, okay. So now you have to see the BTC. Sorry, TBC. So the outline, the introduction of the TBC, BTC are ordinals and the protocol has been allowing most users to consider more of the Bitcoin's potential and the outbreak of the BRC20 also that reflects the urgent need for the users to have the more operable applications on the Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin has owned around 50% of the assets and blockchain domains. So it has been at the forefront of the mind of the stakeholder and has always been recognized as a representative of the wealth in this industry. So therefore, the formations of the Bitcoin ecosystems will fully activate the BTC in the dormant Bitcoin networks, realizing the huge liquidity potentials, the real power of the BTC still does the activations of the circuit and has changed the transaction structures of the Bitcoins, which is the not being reliable, repeatable, or revocable. In addition to small block capacity and low TPS, the limitations make the transactions and the cost is too high, so the turning bit chain will completely light up the potential of the Bitcoin. So building on the Bitcoin's due to UTX, so the model of the capacity expansions fee reductions highly performs in computing and the smart contracts also. Next is the background. So why we need to build the turning bit chain. So after 14 years of the development, blockchain technology has demonstrated the unique technical advantages and the big potential to the changes society. But we also face challenges that have been the barriers in the blockchain field, such as the difficulty of scaling has not been effectively solved. Likewise, many other public chains also struggles with the similar issues, and whereas other issues that drive from it. So high gas fees and low performance limited application scenarios. Next is the main problems to be solved in today's blockchains are as follows. So first is the scaling program problems. The main challenge of the blockchain today is the scaling program, so which has not been solved effectively. Hence the blockchain technology is not being popular. Welcome to Lucy for walking here. Thank you for joining here, everyone. So now you have to see this high gas fees. The traditional blockchains has been points regarding high gas fees for the each transactions, which is the consequence of the unresolved capacity and the cross-chain strategy. The currently blockchain has been faced the difficulty in scaling. Hive has high gas fees and the low performance, and therefore in the next in this context cross-chain trade solutions have emerged. However, the development costs and not being the user friendly. Next is the TBC's plan. So decentralized the same concepts, the method as that the Bitcoin asset of the Bitcoins is used to ensure the TBC is open, the decentralized. Second is the high currency. So the high performance and high currency adopting the UTXO, a high concurrencies model and upgrading the transactions format of the traditional UTXO model and the building high performance parallel computing super. Next is the bit built in original UTX, so smart contracts and the all on one chain. So TBC objects is the Web3 as the next generations of blockchain-based internet carries many uh, there is it's many hopes for the future internet domains and is the foundations of the precursor of the future meta universe. The success of the Web3 and the metaverse is that a large portion of the users can use it at the same times without having to endure the slow performance and the high gas fees, and therefore they must operate on a high performance public chain. And now you have to see the which can adapt to the development needs of a large number of the Web3 users in the future. First is the unlimited scaling. Second is the decrease in the gas fees with the increased usage. Third is the zero confirmations of the transactions. And fourth is the data storage, contract executions, and the transaction transmission are all done in one chain. And number five is the POW, the consensus mechanism that mining algorithm based on the Bitcoin. Number six is the transaction model based on UTX. So brand new turning TXID scheme, so which solves the problems of the traceability. A brand new layer turning contract smart contract plan. Next is about the turning TXID. So TBC adopts a new transaction and identification number generation method. So turning TXT, which is the underlying core that distinguishes the TBC from other UTXO public chains. First is the introduction. So let's start the introduction of TBC. First of all, you have to see the turning TX IDs, the special type of the transaction identification, and the number obtained by the using a layered hash calculations method in the process of the uploading the transitions data. The calculations method used allows for a layered hash calculations of the data fields in the transaction data without the changing the original transactions data set and its transmission format. Next is the definitions of the turning TXID. The turning TXID solution purposes and chain or method that can be hierarchically hierarch- trailer. The brief description of the technical principles. So under the UTXO model, the relationships between the blockchain transaction data is as shown in the figure below. So the based on the UTXO high volume transactions can be verified currently and with each other. So now you can see here the tailoring model provided by the turn. If the XID becomes the necessary technical basis with realistically validating the relationships of some of the data in transactions. Okay. Solutions for a POT UTXO layers contract that does not affect the merging and the validation power of the transaction. And next is the feature of the turning TXID due to the irreversibility of the TXID's calculation. The use of the TXID is essentially for the indexing TX large books and the script power development and the user-friendly evaluation and the enhanced TXT variant capability. Next is the generating and the evaluation enhancement of the transaction data, the introduction of the turning contract. So the turning contract is a revolutionary contract framework designed for the TBC chain. And based on the its UTXO model, this framework stands out due to the distinct advantages over conventional global state-based contract models. First is the enhance the scalability. Second is reduce latency. Number three is the robust security. Number four, efficient contract validation. And next is the zero confirmation security in the TBC and handling of the duplicate UTX or transactions prior to the confirmation in the TBC network. If a transaction is still pending the confirmations and other transactions arrives at a node attempting to spend the same UTX, so the latter will be identified live. Next is the transaction processing and the zero confirmation security in TBC. The handling of the contract transactions with the identical UTXOs, and next the security transaction with zero confirmation and handling worst case scenarios and the global unique ID for the contracts in TBC. Next is the contract ID creation and the traceability in the TBC contract ID creation logic. The process of the creating a contract ID in TBC is exemplified by the relationship between a UTXO and its contract traceability mechanism. TBC employs a traceability method as proposed by the script to validate contract IDs and safeguard against next, enhance the transactions validation and contract compatibility. In TBC, contract validation protocol and the meeting the transactions data inflation contract compatibility and next economic model for the miners in the TBC. So role and the significance of miners in TBC. And role and the significance of miners in TBC. The miners in the turning bit chain are the pivotal to its ecosystem, serving multiple critical roles. They act as algorithm provides and guardians of the network, validators of the transactions, and executor of the smart contracts. Welcome to everyone who is joining my stream. Lee Dong. Thank you for joining here, Mr. Lee Dong. You are an official person. I know you very well. So thank you for joining here, Mr. Lee Dong. Big applause for you. And now you have to see this your customer KYC, the protocols for the participation, the mining models of the TBC is designed to be compatible with that of Bitcoin. So enabling the miners in the Bitcoin's network to seamlessly transition to the TBC network. The TBC block reward and the mining period parameters, and the token symbol is TBC. The maximum mining volume is 2.1 billion TBC, and numerical precision is 6 decimals. So now you have to see your customer KYC protocols for the participation. The mining model of the TBC is designed to be the compatible with that of Bitcoin, enabling the miners in the Bitcoin network to seamlessly transition to the TBC network. So the TBC block rewards and the mining parameters was the token symbol TBC mining maximum mining volume is $2.1 billion. Sorry, TBC and block rewards is 625 TBC per block. So mining methodology is the 100% proof of work and block interval, the approximately every 10 minutes and difficulty adjustment algorithm, dynamic adjustment algorithm DA, and halving cycle is every 210,000 blocks 4 years, and total mining rewards is approximately 142 thousand, sorry, 142 million TBC. And log mining volumes approximately 1.958 billion TBCs and available to the mining volume and approximately 142 million TBCs and the rules for releasing TBC logs in early between blocks. The first is the initial unlocking, progressive, the unlocking and final unlocking. Special note, each time the unlocking condition in the above the three items that are met and the unlocking requires voting by the TBC network community DAO and the organization and TBC holders unlocking the will only proceed if the weight of the polls exceeded 60%. Next, you have to see the growth fund 50%, investment institution 30%, and development team and the consultants 5%, and the TBC node developer incentives 3%, community and the promotional fund 2%, and TBC transition fee model. So the miner in the TBC network are the rewarded on not only through the block rewards but also via transactions fees for confirming and verifying the transactions and the transitions fee structure is tied to the volumes of the fees of the confirmation, confirming and verifying the transactions. Next, you have to see this conclusion the based on the UTX. So the model one is and the pretend technology. The second is the turning bit chain and enables the original Bitcoin blockchain to the have the practical turning complete the capabilities and the solves the key problems building layer one the smart contracts and the scaling fees reductions and in the practicalization of the Bitcoin blockchain. So the turning bit chain has the opportunity to be the settlements layers for all blockchain in the future while being the dominating the BTC. TBC is to BTC what ARB, CKS, are to ETH. TBC will become a public blockchain with one layer of the smart contract. So please be aware of this white paper is intended as a conceptual document to describe the background technical concept. Is a, Here is a biography. So first is Satoshi Nakamoto Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer the electronic cash system. Next is the W type money, the W failure, and Mastis as Avila, and as Haber W as Tornita, and okay. Okay, so now you have to see this. What is the launch pool? The launch pool is a platform where the users can stack their assets or provide the liquidity to earn the rewards in a new project token. So users can unlock the specified tokens in the launch pool to receive the cross-pending project token rewards. And how can I participate in the launch pool? First, log into your Gate account and then navigate to your the launch page, then choose the project you want to participate in, and then stack your assets. Next is which coin can I stack in the launch pool. So the tokens eligible for the participation will be announced on the mining page of the each project. So please visit the cross pending page of the launch pool to view more details and how many. Next question is how many tokens will be rewarded. So early staking reward is equal to the individual latest 1 hour, while its staking amount is divided by the total pool staking amounts hourly reward, and the system will take the multiple snapshots of individual staking amounts each hour and take the average of as the valid staking amount. Next is when will the stack asset be redeemed? So after the user of the redeem users redeem in advance of the staking is in advance or the stacking is completed, the stack assets will be transferred to the simple earn by default. If this option is unchecked, the stack assets will be redeemed into the spot asset if the amount of the redeem uh, assets is too small and it does not meet the minimum subscription also. and amount of the simple or the asset will be automatically transferred to the spot asset. And next question. So next question is, can I return my stack asset at any time? So the system will take the multiple snapshots of the personal stacking amounts each hour and they calculate the valid stacking amount, and however early redemptions may result in the loss of the accrued reward, and please maintain the stable stacking amounts to the ensure mining rewards. Next is the, can I add additional stack assets? So you can increase your stack assets anytime, and the more tokens you stack, the greater your potential mining rewards. However, that once the rewards cap is reached, you will no longer receive the stacking rewards. Can I participate in the multiple project at the same time? So when there are the multiple launchable projects going on at the same time, so you can stack in the different pools to receive the new token mining rewards for the multiple projects. So each stacking pool need to be stacked separately. If you only stack assets in pool A, you will not be able to obtain rewards from the pool B. So you can stack pool A and the pool B separately to obtain the cross vending mining rewards. And what is the maximum mining rewards and I can receive? So the early reward hard cap per user for each project is different. So once the cap is reached, no further stacking reward will be granted. So the please refer to the relevant the announcement or the mining page of for the rewards hard cap limit for each project. And when when there are multiple on at the same time. At the same time, you can stack in different pools to receive new tokens mining reward for the multiple projects. So each stacking pool needs to be stacked separately. If you only stack assets in pool A, you will not be able to obtain the rewards from pool B. So you can stack pool A and the pool B separately to obtain the cross spending mining reward. Next question is, what is the maximum mining reward I can receive? So the early reward cap, hard cap per user for each project is different. So once the cap is reached, no further stacking rewards will be guaranteed. And please refer to the relevant announcement or the mining page for the reward hard cap limit and for each project. So next question is, will stacking assets in the launch pool is impact my VIP level? No, assets stacked in the gate launch pool will not be include in the access holding calculations for the hodler, airdrop, launchpad, and the VIP privilege. Next question is how to participate in the hodler airdrops as long as your GT holdings in the gate account is no less than one. You can participate in the and receive the airdrops without locking or stacking GT. And next question is which account GT holdings will be included in the calculation. So now you have to total GT holdings in the unified account, sport account, isolated margin account, copy trading account, boots account, and financial account, and the payment account. However, GT in crypto loan and the GT2 are excluded. Next question is what is per GT? Per GT is an estimated value indicating the number of the airdrop tokens you can receive by the participating in the hodler airdrop project with 1 GT and holding it until the end of the project. Please note the per GT will change based on the total airdrops amount and the GT holdings of all the participants and is updated hourly. Next is why are my holdings counted differently across the project? The system uses randomly snapshots to the calculate your average hourly holdings, and depending on when you join each project, the calculated average holdings may vary. In theory, if your holdings amount remains constant, and now in theory, if your holding amount remains the constant, your average hourly holding should be the same across all projects you participate in. Welcome to Discovery. Thank you for joining here. And how are you there? After a long time no see, you have joined my stream. And next is try on by at Gate users. Thank you everyone who's joining here. I'm also fine. Discovery. Next is what is the individual participation? So now this is the guys, don't say that these questions should we hold or sell and any other question because of now and this time I'm doing my project. After this project, I'm doing my stream. Then I will tell you about this. Should we hold or sell? And thank you for joining here. Please feel free to ask anything if you wanted to say anything. And drop your thoughts in the comment section and chit chat here. Feel free to ask anything if you wanted to know any question, and I will try my best to give you the answer. And please kindly follow me, and support me. And Next is, can I participate in the multiple project at the same time? So you can participate in the multiple project at the same time. Yes, you can do that. Next is, how will the airdrop rewards be distributed? The airdrops will be calculated and distributed within 1 hour after the project ends. And you can check it anytime in launch, poll, folder, airdrop, and participation history now. Okay, thank you everyone who's joining my stream. Especially, I want to say and thank you from my heart to Discovery High Ambition and the guest who's joining here and drop the comments here. Thanks a lot for joining here. And now I'm going to end up the stream. Take care of yourselves. May God give you success in every field of your lives. And good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to all of you. And take care.